3 days in a row, we're here talking about Nico, NIL, and the transfer portal. And this brings up the question for you guys. And I want y'all to answer down below. Has NIL, the transfer portal, has that ruined college football as y'all once loved it? You know, has it ruined it for y'all, man? In my opinion, it definitely is playing a very big impact. I'm not going to say it completely ruined it, but I don't love where college football is at right now, and let's talk about it. So as y'all probably know at this point, man, Nico is out. He has officially entered the transfer portal for Tennessee after, a bunch of stuff going back and forth. We called this, man, literally 2 days ago when this first started speculating. We talked about all of this, and we pretty much called that he was going to sit out and eventually leave and enter the transfer portal, man. So it brings up a lot of questions. Who's next? Who's going to be the next quarterback at Tennessee? Also, where's Nico going to go? Like, he cannot transfer in the SEC. I appreciate y'all for confirming that. He cannot transfer in the SEC. He's going to have to find a home. But I think about this, man. What if a crazy situation happened with Nico, man? So it was rumors, first off, that Dan Lannon called Josh, who is Tennessee head coach, Oregon head coach, called Tennessee head coach and let Tennessee head coach know that Nico has been shopping around, looking for a bigger number, looking for that real NIL deal. So apparently Nico hit up Oregon. Hey, do y'all got that money? Y'all got that $4 million I'm looking for? And instead of, Dan Lannon and Oregon saying yes, he went back and told Josh, who is Tennessee head coach, that, hey, y'all quarterback is shopping around. He's looking for a bigger number. So with all of that going around, what if this really weird situation happened where all of the group of 5 schools, or all of the big group of 5 schools that really have a chance of competing for a national championship, what if they decide to blackball Nico? I know that sounds crazy, but what if they all just decided, hey, we're not going to give him anything over $2 million? Apparently he was getting paid $2 million. He's looking for $4 million. What if they just say, hey, we're not giving you $2 million? Like, we know what you bring to the table. People question if he's a good quarterback. Personally, I like him as a quarterback. I think he is a pretty good quarterback, but some people really do not like him. He's young. He's only a freshman entering his redshirt sophomore year. He's a young guy, man. Don't hate him as a quarterback, as a player. He has a lot of potential to be great. But back to it. What if the situation actually happened where the group of 5 teams decide to blackball him, man? We're not going to offer Nico the bag. We're not going to give him the bag in this current transfer portal window and force him to go to the group of 5 level. Do I think it'll happen? I think it's a very small chance. But if it does happen, man, the NCAA, or more so the Power 5, the Power 4 schools are setting a tone. We are not going to allow this to happen. If you're going to sit out because these NIL contracts, NIL negotiations, you don't like how much you're getting paid, even though you already getting a bag, we are going to blackball you. That could be college football and all of the universities that's majorly involved putting their foot down. That's something we have not seen yet, man. We've seen pretty much all of the student athletes winning all of these battles, man. And if Nico goes on to get a $4 million, $5 million offer at another school, no matter if it's UCLA or some group of 5 school, if he end up getting the money he want, he has won this situation, in my opinion. But like I said, what if they blackball him and they decide, we're not going to give you the money, no matter how good of a player, you're not bigger than the program, is what Josh, Tennessee head coach, said. What if all of Power 5 came together and said, hey, Nico, you're not bigger than the Power 4, Power 5, whatever you want to call it nowadays. Me and you are not bigger than us. You're not bigger than us where you could, be already signed to a contract and decide to renegotiate, man. Let's put it like this. Everyone in here probably got a job. Everyone watching probably got some type of job. Imagine you going to your boss. Hey, I'm demanding double my salary. I'm demanding double my salary. If you decide not to pay me double my salary, I'm going to hold out. Do you know how quickly your boss will say, go, like, get out of here, like, go, we'll find your replacement way before we'll double your salary, man. And that's what Nico essentially did in this situation, man. Obviously, it's a little bit different. He's an athlete, and, everyone just can't be a great quarterback. Everyone could do your job, maybe. I don't know what you do, but just think about it like that. Like, literally, that is an insane situation. Double my salary or I'm out. Most situations in this world, they're going to tell you to leave. They're going to tell you to hit the curve. We'll find someone else to do your job at maybe half your salary. We might pay the next guy $1 million. We might pay him half your salary, and he might do just as well. You'll never know, man. And look at on-3 recruiting being messy, man. They over here dropping the freshman quarterback at Tennessee. I don't know who he is, but he's dropping the dime in the spring game today. And, of course, they had to post it, man. It's relevant. It's too relevant posting that 4 hours ago. Also, you see Josh, the head coach of Tennessee, talking about at the end of the day, no one is ever bigger than the program, man. We move forward. Listen, I love that. I love the fact that Josh and Tennessee did not budge, man. Stay firm. Stay firm. And like I said, most likely Nico already have his next job, his next gig lined up, most likely. But just what if the situation if they blackballed them, man? What if all of the Power 4 schools just came together? Hey, we're not going to offer Nico any more than $1 million. Just to be, not to be petty, but really set the tone and put our foot down as, you know, a Power 4 organization. Man, that's enough about Nico. Can we just talk about recruiting, NIL, and the transfer portal in general, man? Can we just look at the 2023 class? Let's go to quarterbacks, man. You got Arch Manning, Dante Moore, you got Nico, Jackson Arnold, you got Malachi Nelson, Jaden Rashada, Eli Holstein. Do anything resonate with these top 6, 7 quarterbacks? Do anything stand out to you guys when you look at these 7 quarterbacks here, man? If y'all know anything about college football, y'all might realize that 6 of these 7 quarterbacks, top quarterbacks in the 2023 recruiting class, 6 of these 7 quarterbacks are no longer on the roster where they started off, man. 6 of the 7. This is 2 years ago. Really 1 year ago, man. 2 years ago, however you want to look at it. This is not that long ago. And 6 of the 7 top quarterbacks have all transferred out, man. Is that not nuts? Is that not insane? The only quarterback still on that current roster is Arch Manning, man. And he actually waited his turn, man. This next year, he'll be the starting quarterback. But he had to wait 2 seasons. If he went to some programs, he could have been starting day one. He definitely could have been starting this past year if he transferred out from Texas. But no, he decided to wait his turn. And you do have some guys like Moore who did start as a freshman, didn't really work out, decided to transfer. Also, they lost their head coach, so he transferred, went to Oregon, all of that. Nico's situation, waited his turn his freshman year, this past year as a redshirt freshman, getting the opportunity to start. Year go pretty well. And then in the offseason, you get this mess going on right now. Jackson Arnold, a little bit of a different story, man. Waited his turn his freshman year, redshirt freshman year, gets the starting opportunity, loses the job. He loses his gig. Not good enough. Not good enough to start as, a redshirt freshman. Can we blame him? No, he's a redshirt freshman, but losing his job, decided to transfer out. Now he's at another institution. Malachi Nelson just transfer out his freshman year, man. He wasn't messing with it. Transfer out his freshman year. Guess what? Sophomore year, he goes to Boise State. Enter the portal again, man. Enters the portal again, and where's he at now? UTEP. And no disrespect to UTEP, but this is a 5-star quarterback from a couple years ago. Now in the transfer portal, ranked as a 3-star, man. Is there something wrong with the transfer portal? Is there something wrong with what we got going on, man? Eli Holstein. This situation, not that bad, man. He went to Alabama, then transferred to Pitt, where he is a star quarterback at Pitt, man. So he's actually a starter. He's still with Pitt. This is one of the better situations. Jaden Rashada, man. What a bad situation, man. Originally committed to, I believe, Miami, then committed to Florida, then decommitted from there, and he went to Florida, then he decommitted, went to Arizona State because of some NIL issues. Now he's suing Billy Napier. Then he the following year at the Arizona State didn't work out, transferred to Georgia, and now he's in the portal again. I believe he has not found a home yet, man. He's a 3-star quarterback in the portal right now. And I don't think he committed to a school, 21 years old. But this leads to the question, is this something wrong with the transfer portal? What do we do to improve this transfer portal? Because this is not it, man. I promise you, this is not it. You want the players to be able to transfer. You want the players to be able to, hey, this school is not a good fit for me, man. Whether the coaching staff is not what I thought, whether, the university is not what I thought, the city, the location, the education. But when we transferring out because, I'm running from the grind or I just want more money, I think, and especially without actually playing. You got some players literally entering the portal because I want more money and they're not even a starter. insane work right there. Insane work right there, man. I just feel like we need to put some rules, some regulations on the transfer portal and NIL, man. Because, like, you shouldn't be able to enter the portal 3 years, man. Like, you got some players literally in the portal every single year. They're entering their 3rd year of college football, and they're also finding their 3rd football team. That's not ideal. That's not how college football, at some point, it's hurting the players. You know, at some point that's why you put rules on things, man. Too much of anything is bad. And, you know, too much transferring is also bad, man. It shows either one, you running from the grind, or also like, it's some issue that's more than just, you know, oh, the coaching staff, they don't believe in me. The coaching staff, this, that. At some point, you got to look in the mirror and, you know, you got to grind, you got to put in that work and fight for the starting job, man. And we call it NIL, but it's not really NIL, man. NIL is name, image, and likeness. You know, that's not what this is. This is more so, you know, going forward, after we have the whole rev share situation, now it'll actually have to do more so with name, image, and likeness, the money they're making outside of the rev share. But currently, this is just all collective money, man. This is not no name, image, and likeness. They don't have to do anything for this money other than be a good quarterback. You know, once we get to that rev share, then NIL will actually be what NIL was supposed to be. Now there's just collective money where, you know, the money goes into this pool and whoever decides, okay, this player get this much, this player get that much. The issue is, it's no salary cap, man. Like, at least with the NFL, all these other professional sports, you got a salary cap. You got a baseline of how much a player should get paid, how much players do get paid. With this, it's just, okay, well, I'm getting paid $2 million. Well, damn, I want $4 million, man. $4 million sound pretty good. Let me just go ahead, you know, let me go ahead and tell them I want $4 million, start reaching out to other schools, see if anyone willing to pay me $4 million. And whoever pays me $4 million, I'm going there. So back to the overall question, has NIL and the transfer portal, has it ruined college football? I think the college football that we grew up loving, I think as far as the off the field stuff, is completely gone. That's all gone. Don't worry about that. Ain't never coming back, man. But at least the on-the-field product is still going to be pretty good, man. We're still going to get pretty much the same on-the-field product. It's just, can you get over, you know, your quarterback being different every single year? You know, is no longer focused on high school recruiting, especially when you got, you know, 6 of the top 7 freshman quarterbacks in the 2023 class entering the portal. It's like, if I'm a top school, like, why am I going after quarterbacks? Why am I going after high schoolers at this rate? Like, if they're going to transfer, like, there's no point for me going after the top quarterback. If I know it's a high % chance he's going into the portal, I'm better off going after a top transfer portal quarterback every single year, man. Way better off doing that. Or, you know, going after, bringing in one of these 5-star quarterbacks after they enter the portal. I'm way better doing that, man. So, it's just something to keep in mind, man. Like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Is NIL transfer portal, has it completely cooked college football? I think it's in a bad spot. I think it's in a really bad spot, man. I don't think we hit rock bottom, but we are close, man. We're getting close to rock bottom for college football when it comes to the off-season stuff, the transfer portal, NIL. We got to get some regulations and rules, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe. More videos like this coming soon. Let me know any topics, ideas y'all want me to see. Other than that, we on to the next one.